With this WVLI News Update, I'm Rob West, back with a look at today's news right after this.
Stay connected to your community, even on the go. The WVLI Podcast Network brings you 3 great local shows. The WVLI News Update keeps you informed. Kankakee Valley Community Happenings gets you ready for the weekend. And This One Time in Kankakee shares the incredible stories of our area. Find the WVLI Podcast Network wherever you get your podcasts or at WVLI927.com. The voices you trust beyond the dial.
Bourbonnais police investigating an alleged home invasion. Reports say it was about 4 o'clock Wednesday afternoon when they were called to a home in the 100 block of North Roy Street for some type of suspicious activity. When they got there, officers were told the caller thought someone was trying to groom children in the area. About 40 minutes later, Bourbonnais police called back to the area by a man who said 2 men had pushed their way into his home, held him down, and threatened to kill him. Bourbonnais police continue to investigate that incident. Kankakee City Police reporting a pair of drug arrests. According to reports, officers pulled over a car near the intersection of South Lincoln Avenue and East River Street about 6:45 Wednesday night for a traffic violation. During the stop, officers say a passenger in the car said she had hypodermic needles. Search of the car allegedly turned up suspected crack cocaine, fentanyl packaged in individual baggies, and Klonopin tablets. The driver of the car, 44-year-old Justin M. Felicina, arrested by city police, charged with 2 counts of possession of a controlled substance and other drug-related charges. The passenger, 36-year-old Brianna Bonds, also arrested on drug-related charges. Kankakee Public Library hosting their annual Family Fun Day tomorrow morning from 9 till noon. Library Director Allison Beasley has more.
So bounce house, games, snow cones, prizes, all kinds of fun things. We also have a group that's bringing a sloth and some other fun little animals.
Family Fun Days at the Kankakee Public Library takes place in their parking lot, but will move indoors if it rains. It's free to attend. Everybody is welcome. Gas prices up as we head into the weekend. AAA says the average cost for a gallon of regular no-lead gas, $4.10 across the land of Lincoln. That's up 5 cents overnight. Gas in the Kankakee area up 3 cents overnight to $3.95 a gallon on average. AAA says gas running $3.99 on average in Iroquois County, $4.05 on average in Ford County, $3.97 on average in Grundy County, $4.10 a gallon on average in Will County. Across the state line, AAA says a gallon of gas will set you back $3.16 on average in Newton County, $3.31 on average in Benton County, $3.29 on average in Jasper County. AAA says gas running $3.26 a gallon on average across the Hoosier states. Indiana Governor Mike Braun's gas tax holiday expected to save Hoosier drivers about $533 million at the pump through August 6th. Indiana News Now's Joe Olery reports.
WTHR 13 reports the tax break also reduces road funding by the same amount, including about $175 million for local government and $358 million for the state. Braun says reserves will cover local reimbursements. NDOT says no current or planned road projects will be affected, while lawmakers prepare to debate long-term road funding during the next budget session. I'm Joe Ullery, Indiana News Service.
It's fair time. Newton County Pumpkin Vine Fair gets underway Monday at the fairgrounds just outside Kentland. Corey Groover, publicity director for the fair, says there will be some pre-fair activities tomorrow.
At 11 a.m. is the Pumpkin Vine Classic Open Beef Show. It'll be held in the Sheep Arena. And at noon is harness racing in the grandstand.
Fair hits full stride on Monday, runs through next Saturday. You can find a full list of activities on the fair's Facebook page. Kankakee City Police reporting the arrest of a Kankakee man on home invasion and kidnapping charges. Jake Lamore has the story.
Rob, according to reports, officers were called to the 400 block of West Bourbonnais Street sometime Wednesday by a woman who alleges 43-year-old Adrienne Moore entered through her window in the overnight hours while she was asleep and attempted to assault her. Moore then allegedly forced her into a car parked outside and drove around Kankakee for a while. The driver of the vehicle and Moore supposedly dropped the woman off in the 700 block of East Locust Street after she pleaded to be let go. She then got a ride from someone else to a relative's home in Kankakee. Police didn't see any physical injuries on the woman. At about 6:30 Wednesday night, police executed a search warrant at Moore's home on East Locust Street, where he was taken into custody without incident. Moore has been charged with home invasion, kidnapping, possession of a controlled substance, among other charges. Anyone that might have information about the incident is urged to contact Kankakee City Police. I'm Jake Lamore.
Milford police report the arrest of a 28-year-old man on child sex-related charges. According to reports, Milford police arrested Jacob C. Reed of Milford Monday, charged him with indecent solicitation of a child. Reed was released after he was given a court date. Plenty to do around Kankakee County this weekend. With a look at a few of those events, here's Angelina Gear, Executive Director of Visit Kankakee County.
On Friday, head to Pilot Park in Herscher for the 50th Corn Bowl, followed by America's 250th fireworks celebration lighting up the sky at 9 p.m. On Saturday, July 11th, enjoy an evening of live country music as Nashville recording artist Dylan Raymond performs at the Lush Vine in downtown Kankakee from 7 to 10 p.m. Then on Sunday, wrap up the weekend along the river at the Office Bar and Grill for a craft and vendor fair from noon until 5, with local vendors and live music by Sip of Champagne. Fireworks, live music, shopping local, and summer vibes. Find it all at visitkankakeecounty.com.
In sports, Sox, Cubs, and Cards all lost Thursday. Cubs failed to sweep the Orioles, losing 3-2 Thursday afternoon in Baltimore. Red Sox completed a 3-game sweep of the White Sox, 2-1 yesterday in Chicago. The Cards lost 8-4 to the Brewers. Sox host the A's tonight. Cubs visit the Reds. The Cards host the Braves. Chicago Sky at the L.A. Sparks tonight. NASCAR rolls into Georgia this weekend for the Quaker State 400. And the World Cup quarterfinals continue this afternoon. Spain taking on Belgium. That is a look at news and sports here on this Friday. Have a good rest of your day. Be safe, everybody. I'm Rob West.
This one time in Kankakee, the county sheriff was arrested. In November 1961, a historic legal standoff shook the community when sitting Sheriff Carl McNutt was indicted. Discover the facts behind an unprecedented state police intervention and a rare chapter in our local history. Listen to the newest episode of This One Time in Kankakee wherever you get your podcasts or at WVLI927.com.